All right, you guys.
So I didn't hear any music, but welcome to the Dr. Fantastic and Thunder Show. Today's a special edition. We've got Tom Schaefer in Florida being mission control, and he's actually tying us into a webcast of our other show, the Help Dr. Fantastic and Thunder Save the Planet. So we're doing a simulcast here today, and in the background, we're going to introduce you to a video that just came in. Because as you know, the show is all about introducing people, technologies, and information that will help you improve your mind, your body, and the planet. And we've recently gone on a mission after hearing about the disaster at Fukushima. And we all knew a little bit about it, but we're learning more every day. It's an extinction level event. We need you people watching to get involved, get up to speed. We're still learning. I'm still learning about all the consequences of this extinction level event. We need to get out to celebrity. We need to get out to politicians. We need to get out to the rich folk. Anyone who's got a reach out there to tell people what's going on. Now, you're not going to believe this video we're going to play. We're actually not going to talk much on this episode. We need to play you this video that came across our desk. We've got a couple others that are coming in that are just hard to believe. I mean, Thunder, you watched part of the video already, right?
I've watched it 2 times now.
It's heartbreaking to know the government is pumping plutonium to get rid of it into the Earth's crust. And as you guys might know, we have aquifers in the Earth's crust. That's our water supply that feeds our animals and waters our crops. And we're being radiated. If you guys watch our first episodes, you'll see mutated plants, animals, insects, fish, humans, all around the world being mutated by radiation. Now, just yesterday, another video came in that is an extremely important scientist that is telling us about radiation. Now, when we first started taking x-rays on people, we gave them a lot of rads. And we found out that was too much, and it was radiation poisoning. So they reduced the rads enough to make a nice X-ray. And this guy's revealing what an X-ray does to a woman's embryo, a fetus. And I was listening to this, and it's amazing information. It's incredible, and we're going to play that another day. And I looked to see how many people had watched this video. I'm hoping millions. Literally 17 people watched this guy's video. Did you guys see that yet, Tom?
I have not. I mean, I saw part of it, but I hadn't had time really to listen to the whole thing. But what we want to do is, we can't really play the whole thing. What you want to do is we'll recommend people to go to his channel. We can kind of show them a little bit of the video, but you really, there's copyright issues, so we can't really play the whole thing.
Well, what we can do, if I'm not mistaken, is we're going to create a new channel, a new website called Help Us Save the Planet. We just bought it today.com, helpussavetheplanet.com, and I think we could put other people's YouTubes as a link, correct, Tom?
Well, you can actually link on a playlist on the channels you have right now. You can link anybody else's to a playlist. They just don't want you re-uploading.
Okay, so that's what we're going to do. Tom's going to help us with the site, I think. If not, I have some other people, but it's going to be called helpussavetheplanet.com. Tom made a great logo. Can you show the logo to everybody, Tom?
Oh, it's on there right now.
Oh, it's on there now? Okay, great. Yeah. We had a little confusion on the time. I was expecting 2 p.m. today, Pacific, but it's okay. It's all good. I'm a guy that can roll with the punches. So basically, let's play that video. Can we do that, Tom, or should we not do that?
I'm going to switch it in. You can see a little bit of it. We'll talk a little bit. Why don't you talk a little bit about this lady while she's talking? She's up right now on the screen.
Okay.
So,
I need anybody who knows this woman, and she revealed 3 names on her speech that I'm sending emails to see who she is, because we definitely want to talk to her live, and we're definitely going to talk to the 3 other people. One was Janet Sherman, who's a doctor, and she's worked with this woman. So I sent an email to Janet to see if we can have an interview with her. And we're going to see if we can get more people that know more than us about this disaster that happened 7 years ago. What I know is there's 300 tons of radioactive material getting put into the Pacific every day for the last 7 years and into the atmosphere. And so that's why we're having radiation poisoning and all kind of bad things happening. So you say that video is playing. Why don't you start it? And I don't see it playing.
Yeah, and the problem is, like I say, you can't play the whole video. It's just her talking. You really want to just send everybody the link.
Okay.
And let them go into that. Yeah, that's a better.
Well,
that's a better.
What she says on this video, she starts to talk about the cancer rates around nuclear power plants around the country. And, these are facts. And then she's got graphs and all kind of things. It's pumping plutonium to get rid of it. It's almost like when you put something away, you don't think it's there. You're dumping it into the ocean, oh my God. Here's one thing we can play maybe. You know the video I sent you on the nuclear bombs since 1945 that went off? 2,000 nuclear explosions so far, ladies and gentlemen, have been exploded since they started testing nuclear devices. 2,000. And it's a great video. We're going to put a link on our site to that as well. That's something to watch. It's they go by month. Each month ticks off.
Something about the teeth, the baby's teeth, that she went overseas and picked up baby teeth from over in Japan. Maybe do talk about a little bit of that, about the radiation levels in the teeth. Isn't that what she did? She was able to gauge.
That's one of the things she talked about. Yeah.
Yeah.
They were also, I heard, we're putting plutonium or something in dental implants. I mean, it's crazy to think of what we're doing. We need to reach out to everyone and anyone listening, please. If you know anyone that's an anti-nuclear advocate, we want to talk to them. We want to link all these activists and these people that are knowledgeable about the nuclear problem on our site. It's gonna be like an encyclopedia, a Wikipedia of disasters, of remedies, hopefully, of events, and companies, and even Lisa. I talked to Lisa this morning, a friend of Thunder's, who had a radio show, exactly what we're doing, but on a radio show. So we're going to hopefully link that in as well. I mean, Lisa's going to be a great on our team. We need to build a team to save the planet, ladies and gentlemen. I hate to say it any more blatant than that. Thunder, chime in.
Well, we have a big mission. Yes, it's a lot of work. But at least with the plan that what we have, we can execute it rapidly, where others would take perhaps decades to formulate and maybe centuries to execute. We have the ability to clean up this project and replace, in as little as a decade, we could replace, half the world's power plants on perpetual over unity energy, and that's a much safer environment, even in the event of an earthquake or a tsunami. At least it's not a damaging long-term catastrophe.
Well, there's a lot of green energy sources, renewable energy sources that are coming to light. The problem with it is that it bucks the system, and the system is obviously for the Illuminati, the really rich out there, and they don't want these new technologies coming out.
Well, we have little choice here without species. We have a problem. Let's fix it. Let's learn that those things are not the way to power our planet ever again, and move on. The end. We wouldn't be having this show if nuclear power was such an awesome process, and there was no problems with them. You're telling me a tidal wave? A tidal wave took our planet out? That was just purely bad, very bad planning and engineering.
And by
extremely bad.
To explain what he's saying is, we had an earthquake, natural disaster, which caused a tsunami, which hit the power plant, and I'm told these are 6 of the largest nuclear devices on the planet at Fukushima. And the great designer put the backup generator, which is used if the electricity fails, to cool the cores. They put it on the basement, not even on the ground floor. They put it in the basement. So where does water go? To the lowest position. And of course, water doesn't agree with electrical generators. And then of course, 30 minutes after they went out, these cores melted down and they're spewing radiation for the last 7 years. I mean, I'm upset. I don't know about you guys.
Well, you've got a design of these grid systems that is inherently a controller mechanism to hold people back. So once we start getting a release of alternative power to the people, alternative power generation, where individual homes and businesses have their own power supplies instead of having to rely on these grids. These grids are the biggest. Look at what caused the fires in California. They're saying it's the power companies that started these fires.
Yeah, this is a shame. Update on that. The Paradise Fire actually touches me personally. My daughter and her 5 grandchildren, my 5 grandchildren, live in Paradise, or lived in Paradise. It was a beautiful place. I almost bought a home up there a couple months ago, and it was idyllic. It was a gorgeous place, and now it's going to be a ghost town, and it probably won't be rebuilt because the companies won't open up their doors again if there's no residents, and the residents aren't going to rebuild if there's no grocery stores. So she lost everything, and it's a travesty. They're saying now there's 600 people missing from that fire, 59 reported dead so far. It's a terrible disaster.
I think it's actually gone a little bit higher too, Marty.
Well, they said it was spreading at 80 football fields per minute at the when it first started. So there was no time to get out. I mean, if you see some videos on Facebook of people driving through 2 lanes of, both lanes were just, all the trees were on fire. Embers going everywhere. It was all red. It was a sight that it's hard to recreate in a motion picture. It was actually Armageddon. It was terrible, but I try to be an optimist, as you guys know, as Dr. Fantastic, and I told my daughter, listen, you're going to get a new home. Everyone's safe in your family. You're going to get new cars and new clothes and new toothbrushes. So, that you got to go on with life. We have to go on. But this show here is, we're not going to be able to go on at all if we don't save the friggin' planet.
Well, you need support too, Monty. You need people that are interested in funding this too, because this is really ambitious. For what you want to do, you're going to need supporters, people to donate time and energy into this. So that's important that you get a following, and you get,
right.
I think you just set up a Patreon account. I think you just set that up. So if there's people out there that want to donate, they've got a channel.
Well, phase 1, everyone listening, phase 1 is for you to share this video with your family, your friends, and your associates. We have to get to people that have a big social reach, the celebrities that can do a tweet and get out to 10 or 20 million people. So one is, you have no idea who you know, who they know, but we need to spread this. We need to get this viral. These videos on Help Dr. Fantastic and Thunder Save the Planet show. We need to educate. So the phase 1 is education and spreading the word of the catastrophe that we're in. Phase 2 will be find solutions. Thunder is working on a quantum physics solution that might be able to neutralize radiation. That would be wonderful. He'd be saving the planet. And so phase 2 is find out all the solutions we need, and then phase 3 will be fund those solutions. So phase 1, don't donate any money right now. Donate your time to get these videos to the world, to all the countries of the world, to all the people you know. Because I know the government wants you to work your 8 to 5, go home, watch television, and repeat the same the next day. But you've got to put a little time, a little effort. Do your homework. Don't take our words that this is an extinction level event. I didn't make this up. We had this great show about introducing things that will help your mind, your body, and the planet. And from that, birthed this particular show, which is about Fukushima. And people need to know. I've asked over 30 people since we started last week if they know anything about Fukushima, they heard the name, a bunch of years ago. They have no clue what's going on. So again, phase 1, get the word out. This video, this channel needs to go viral. And it's for your family, not for me, for you. Think of yourself, okay? As most people do. I get a little excited, guys. What can I tell you?
It's good stuff, Monty. So what happened with Fukushima as far as how many gallons of water coming out of there that are polluted every day?
100,000 gallons a day, or 300 tons of radioactive material in the water. And now I thought, when I knew that, and I said, well, I can't do anything about it, and I just thought we lost the ocean. 70% of the Pacific is toast. And we've got on our show, matter of fact, what we should have done today is reiterate all those mutations that we have. I don't know, Thunder, if you can pull them up or not, but we on each show we've been showing all the mutations of plant, animal, insect, fish, and because I don't even see the video of the girl talking, which was our plan today, was just to play that for 45 minutes. But it's probably more important that we talk like we're doing, and you can see the links on the site that we're going to launch. But it's in the atmosphere. So for the last 7 years as well. I don't know how much is going into the atmosphere. And even Chernobyl is still in the atmosphere. They put a new dome on Chernobyl every 5 years. And according to, I heard they tunnel underneath it and put some cement. Cement! That's not even, cement is not even impervious to water. And they're trying to protect radiation with cement? It doesn't even make sense. I mean, come on, people.
With hydrogen in it is a good insulator against radiation. So fuel oil, water, things that are high in hydrogen will insulate against radiation.
Well, they're putting cement on top of Chernobyl. Every 5 years, a new dome. So I don't know what they're mixing with the cement, but hopefully it's what you just said.
Well, I think the radiation actually breaks the cement down. I think it actually causes.
Yeah,
it to just
that's why they have to put a new one every 5 years, a new shell.
Yeah.
On top of it, a new shell. So.
It's metal in the rebar that starts to react in the cement.
Okay.
They need to come up with a better system that is durable, like shungite, and put more shungite into the cement. This would thus still keep it a strong like rebar, but it's in a non-radioactive, non-corrosive type of element.
Well, how would you mitigate the radiation with the frequencies with your holograms? How would you mitigate it with that?
Well, by looking at what the exact frequency reading is coming off. Okay, so let's say, for instance, we take drones over top. We got aerial pictures, but then we need to be able to measure those radioactive particles and know exactly what we're looking at matching. Digital Geiger counter.
Well, wouldn't those wavelengths already be known?
Yeah, we're looking for that
Frequency.
perimeter area.
Yeah.
So
And will you generate
about every we put a hologram with an amplifying property vibrational code inside it to make it a little farther, distance. And we put them in like something about the size of, say, like a hockey puck. Scatter them out on the fields, every about 20 yards.
Well, you were able to use a hologram to mitigate the chemtrails. So would you do something with like a laser in the same way?
Well, you can also light them up with LED lights. So, the whole area needs to be well lit with LED lights, which are, a frequency carrying light anoid.
So what about what's in the ocean? How would you mitigate what's in the ocean to bring that down?
Well, really, the best thing there to do is tremendous amounts of seeding our oceans material and floating our oceans with a greenery process. Literally, a large floating, think of like a large floating container of plants that would hydroponically be grown as in with the necessary is the probiotics that would be coming out of mushrooms to render that inert. Then we would start to deploy frequency pucks into the ocean to start to break down that radioactive wave. But once you cancel that radioactive wave, now it's inert decayed material. That's a little safer to play with at the bottom of the ocean. Our next phase is, of course, we got to get the ground that is over there. We got to fill in the whole. It was a terrible place to even build the thing. Absolutely terrible place. Now, if you're going to construct something like a solution-based technology that we have, it's a large aerial, or it could also be buried underground. So, safely, it's either up on, standing from the ground up or from the ground down. You got 55 stories. But,
well, let me ask you something. If you run these,
or half and half.
If you run this radiation, these holograms at the radiation, you bring it down. The holograms go away. Does it come back up, or do your holograms actually cause it to actually quit and stop, and it's permanent?
Well, what we would be doing is more of a containment, rendering inert process, and our frequencies would continue to work. So, literally as long as a million years from now, when the stuff is still trying to break down and decay, our holograms would be still rendering them inert, meaning like this frequency energy of quantum mechanics does not ever go away.
So what do you think, Monty?
Well, I think I would think that the plant solution, they'd be taking in the water that's radioactive, but I don't know. I have to analyze that a little bit more. But I think the first phase is to encapsulate the cores that are 4.5 miles down on the bottom of the ocean that are spewing the radiation. We have to encapsulate the whole area, like they did with Chernobyl, and then I would hope that you could, with a device, render it inert. But I think the first step is to pick it up and encapsulate it.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Sounds like a great idea.
It's going to be I'm told it's going to be $16.5 billion. We're going to have to be spent. But what price do you pay on, helping stop an extinction level event?
There would be no cost obstacle, I would think. You would do whatever you could. But we're just not doing anything. That's what's even more mind-boggling is this.
Not that I know of, and that's why we want to reach out to people. And if there are people doing something, let's find out about it. Maybe we have to go to Japan. This with modern technology and viral communication, we should be able to get to people in Japan that are working on it, corporations that are working on it, companies, inventors, scientists. This needs to be shared. Again, everybody, please share it. It doesn't cost you anything, but a couple minutes of your time. We need to get educated. Even I'm not an expert, but I'm passionate enough, and I've heard enough to know that we have to put some effort out and make this happen. Thankfully, Tom has joined the team with his technology and his savoir-faire about talk shows and YouTube, what have you. And with people like Tom and people like Lisa and people like Stefan and Doug Ivanovich, we're going to make some headway. So anyway,
you're out there in California struggling through the fires right now, so that's got everybody's attention. I guess, how long is it going to take for people to recover from that? And now we've got this. There's a lot going on, Monty.
It always will be, and it always is. The fires will probably be out next week, but then the rains are going to come, and mudslides are worse than fires, and that's going to be a disaster. And then we're going to probably have an earthquake soon. That'll be another disaster. So all these things take away from the big picture, which is an extinction level event. These are small little farts that are happening. Not little to people that are dying, obviously, but there's a lot going on all around the world. And I think if we put enough energy into this particular extinction level event, we might get something done. And that's my goal. As this thunders. And thank you for joining, Tom.
Yeah, man, I'm happy to help as best I can. I'm just a guy with some tech skills. I think the biggest thing that people need to do is just kind of get on board, get behind you. And I disagree, though. I think you need as many donors as people to get behind this. You need all of it at once, as fast as possible. You need the social reach. You need the celebrity buy-in. You need donors. You need people on the ground.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it is costing me and Thunder some money right now. So maybe we should do a GoFundMe page, help save the planet. I don't know.
Maybe there's somebody out there that knows how to raise funds. Maybe there's somebody that's hearing this right now and says, you know what, I can show you guys how to do this. Because you have the mission and the vision, but you need somebody to help with fundraising and that kind of stuff. And there are people out there that already know how to do this kind of stuff. So hopefully this word will get to them and they can help you guys.
I think if everybody watches the first 3 episodes of Help Dr. Fantastic and Thunder Save the Planet, they'll be sufficiently motivated to help us. So please do go back and watch the previous episodes. This particular episode was designed just to play that woman talking, and that didn't work out. So we're not a slick operation. It's not quality. It's content that we focus on. I did 500 interviews on my show, Uplifting Interviews with Total Strangers. Never a second take, never a rehearsal, and never an edit. Because it's live. This is live. We are live. And we're discussing this live. It's we don't claim to be any experts. We're just We're passionate men trying to save the planet.
Make something
happen. So I'm going to end my Spreaker Studio one. We can continue with this. Everybody listening on our podcast, which is obviously you're listening to now. Thank you for listening. Please share the podcast. Please share all our videos. Thank you for listening in, and we'll talk to you soon. We're going to continue with the webcast, and bye-bye on Spreaker.